Hello there. I've done Chuck Norris before, like in, how can I put it, The Missing in Actions. Done him in one of the Bruce Lee films, that being Way of the Dragon. But not done this one. That a nice sentimental film for Timbo. That being Enforcer USA. Say it again. Enforcer USA. Damn good one. Definitely a good action film with Chuck Norris doing what he does best. Kicking ass. And I love it. I fucking love it. This is a damn good one actually. I won't say it's too Christmassy. Especially when you get the fucking start up of the film. You get a family, right? And they're drifting out in a boat. I'm assuming they're down a border and they're poor and, you know, it's a bit of a sad story. A little kiddie crying and begging for food and all this. Then you get a sip. You think these are good people. You think these are nice people. Oh bro, they're not. They're fucking drug dealers and they shoot all the fucking family up to get jugs. To get coke and not the sort you drink. You do get one of our main villains. You might think I've seen him before. Simple. Think of The Sword and the Sorcerer. Think of Cut and Run, which funny enough was the same day when he appeared in Cut and Run. Almost every film this actor's been in, you will guarantee he always plays an out and out evil bastard. He always plays an evil bastard. And the funny thing is, right, I'm not making this up, there was a making back in the day, back in 1985, and even the actor said that he got sick of playing them roles. There were the only roles they ever given him was playing someone either psychotic or someone fucking evil. But this is that era when they were doing what they call a lot of Rambo rip-offs. You know, you had, you know, I was going to say Missing in Action is a Rambo sort of rip-off. But, you know, you had Commando, you had other ones, you know what I mean? You had Commando, you had some of the cheaper ones, what was an imitation of fucking John Rambo. This was definitely one of them. Because he's like a war vet, our mate Chuck Norris. You know, you got to take epic music, but just remind me a bit of the Missing in Action theme tune. You ever hear the theme tune to this? Enforcer USA. It definitely, definitely has that sort of Missing in Action feel. You get the idea, he's no longer in the war, he's no longer like a Fiat sort of soldier, you know, he's not a team of aid or a commando. He's now, you know, he's got a job, he gets soccer tiles and he does little bits here and there, you know, to make bread. And you got this sergeant who basically wants him to join. He knows that these people are terrorists and he knows to die. And he even says to him, he says, this guy's going to make World War III, you've got to stop him, you've got to stop him. And naturally Chuck Norris just says, no, I'm happy where I am, don't want to do it. I told you about this, I ain't going to do it. End of argument. But at first, he ain't going to do it. And that friend, the terrorist, he has a nightmare. But I love this, because it's mentioned a lot in the film. There's a scene in it where he says, hey, time to die. It turns it's a nightmare. Chuck Norris shooting him. But he says that a lot in the film. Because of that, our villain says, right, we've got to fucking kill him. And they blow up and they shoot his mate, but Chuck Norris manages to get out of Dodge. He manages to get out of fucking Dodge. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is a very, very violent fucking film. This is supposed to be near Christmas here. It mentions Christmas a lot. This is a fucking violent fucking film. And it was heavily cut when it came out. It was heavily cut. It was only through the later days we have now got the luxury of seeing Enforcer USA in its uncut form. But yeah, so as he goes out and now he says, fuck it, you killed me mate. Now it is personal. So he meets that guy again. Says, right, do you want me? Right, you've got me. And these are the evil fuckers, these soldiers. These are like mercenaries, but just basically want to make World War III. And it's like a frightening film, this, because when you think about it, it could happen. People say, Pete, it's only a movie, don't get carried away. It could fucking happen. Look how much political shit we have nowadays. I'm not going to go too political, but look how many terrorism you have. Look how many terrorism you have. So we're able to go into politics of how many terrorism, explosions, and people wanted to do that. So it's pretty frightening, this film. It could actually happen. Not just a film, it could happen. And it does, these people who are like terrorists basically just want to make World War fucking III. They want to make World War fucking III. There's a scene in it, right? got a lone couple and they're making out. Next thing you know, the fucking terrorist, this guy just walks up, boom, shoots the fucking poor lad, shoots the poor dude, executional style, and the soldiers just run out. They don't give a fuck. There's one woman in it though, and I find her fucking annoying. I find her annoying. She's a reporter, right? She's a reporter. No, got nothing. Alright, I've got to say the reporters, the fucking faults us, but you know, it's a role. But her acting in it is so fucking bad. Now I do know originally it was going to be offered this role to Ricky Tolbird. You know, the actress, you know, the one who beat The Colour Purple and all them lot. Originally going to be given to River Colpoo, but Ruby Tolbooth, that's a fucking name. But for some reason she never got the role. This is a damn shame, because this actress can't act her way out of a paper bag. I can't even do this, because it's a fucking insult on that. Her acting is just bad. It is fucking bad. Anyway, he saves her, right, because there's a scene in it. I've got a bit ahead of myself here. The terrorists are killing people here, there, everywhere, blowing people up and shooting people, right? There's a scene in it where you've got this kid, one of them kids you like to fucking slap. I don't want to do with hitting kids, but you know, they're little fucking horrible little kids. He's got bubbly gum and he folds it. He's just trying to wind up a copper. The copper's thinking like me, you little, and he's going chasing after the kid. But I'm not into that bit. You've got a stun bag, you've got a suitcase, leaves it, you know it's going to be a bomb. And this guy, you know, tries to do the right thing. He sees his dive, he's always left his suitcase. Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. He's trying to run away. He gets shot up. Out comes Chuck Norris, shooting all the baddies left, right, and centre. Shooting every fucker. And saves the reporter. He's getting jabbed by her there and everything. No, he saves another woman actually. But he gets this reporter, saves this poor dude. Saves the day, even saves the reporter. And what thanks does he get? You stupid fucking idiot, cowboy! That's what else what winds me up in the film. All the way through the film to call him fucking cowboy. Cowboy? He doesn't look like a fucking cowboy to me. What is it? To be watching too much of the fucking village people. One film, sweetheart, it's fucking Chuck Norris, not John fucking Ray. But yeah, all the way through the film to call him cowboy anyway. But the acting is, oh. Anyway, moving on from there. But again, it's a lot of bang bang, a lot of violence, but it's definitely the action part. It doesn't give up. It's an action fun ride all the way through the film. And you want Chuck Norris to get his even on this guy. He's such an evil bastard. There's a scene where he's going to blow up a stew bus. But lucky enough, Chuck Norris gets the bomb. And I love it when he says, this belonged to you. Here you go. Try to give it you back. Blows the fuckers up. There's a scene where they're about to blow up a church. Now don't come on, I'm not saying colonial, but to blow up a fucking church, that is out of a line. But Chuck Norris blows the fuckers up. But you know, you can't stop everything. The terrorists will kill. You got an idea, but it doesn't show it, so it's professionally done. He's killed people in a fair. Kids, people, the lot. They killed people in a fun fair. Tell this one. So you want Chuck Norris to get his even on these bastards. You want him to get it. So the fate is arrested. I always got me this bit. I thought, well, how come he's got arrested? And the next minute, Chuck Norris is out again. Bang, 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 shooting all the baddies. If you watch the film proper, I didn't watch it the first time proper. Same on me. But if you watch it proper, what they did, they had this copper all the way through the film, right? And what they did was to set it up that he got arrested, which he didn't. It was a set-up. So the baddies are there again shooting people. They go in a building thinking, where the fuck is everybody? That's when our mate Chuck Norris comes back after the baddies, shoots every fucker up, brilliant. Gets our main badder, the main villain, says that line, hey lass, time to die. He goes, pulls the gun out, blows the fucker up with a missile. Epic ending, fucking love it. Beautiful. In Forza USA, 1985, damn good film by Chuck Norris. Never seen it? Check it out. It's back in 1985. It's supposed to be a Christmassy film, but it fucking definitely ain't Christmassy. You got a family getting blown up with a rocket launcher. You got people getting shot up left, right, and centre. But I love it. I love it. It's one of them films I love, and I even love, I'm not making this shit up, I even love the iconic poster, what was back in that era. Have you ever seen a poster, right, with Chuck Norris with two fucking guns, big raping muscles, shirt ripped, fucking army running out, and fucking explosions here, there, everywhere. You think, wow, that looks like a dud film. You've probably been looking at this poster. In Forza USA, check it out. Other than that, I'll see you later.